Yes and no. It was more difficult after I'd left than when I left, because as soon as I left, we'd recorded. I left in between mixing Rock in the Fillmore and the release of it. So I left because I just felt that I needed to go and do my own band, lead my own situation, and being the control freak I am, I guess, I don't know. But anyway, and then of course the album came out and went gold immediately, and I thought, oh dear, I've made the biggest mistake, you know. But I started recording my own first album, and was enjoying it so much that it didn't seem to bother me. I never really felt that it was a big issue. I felt that other people thought it was more of a big issue than I did that I left. I enjoyed Humble Pie immensely. It was an incredible band to be in, sort of like a R&B rock Who. We were very exciting live, but we slanted because of Steve's amazing vocal capabilities into this more R&B over rock riffs, which was sort of different then, you know. And there's my little jazzy lyrical guitar playing, which sort of those three things all put together, I think, made us very unique. And but leaving and going solo was a strong move, and I had to wait 5 years for any sort of, well, 4 actually, because my fourth solo release was called Frampton, and that had the studio versions of Show Me the Way and Baby I Love Your Way on, and that was sold a little bit shy of gold, which was pretty good for me. And I was just starting to headline venues myself as a solo artist, so that when we decided, I just followed the same template as Humble Pie. I said at this point, when we'd done Rock On, we were doing really well live, and it was suggested that we did a live record. So that, why don't I do that? Because I love live. So we did, and we used Winterland in San Francisco. San Francisco and Detroit and New York were ahead of everywhere else. I could headline in those three places from the Frampton record. And that's when we recorded the Winterland show and went and listened to it at Wally Hyder's studio like 2 days later, and realized that it was potentially pretty incredible.